Dana Barrett asked Dr. Venkman, why do you like being a Ghostbuster? He replied, same reason I asked you out, 'cause busting makes me feel good.
Ugh, that's tasteless.
No, ma'am, that's tasteless.
Movie review, bitches!
Love sticks. Yeah. Love sticks. Yeah.
He loves her, and
That's
she
right.
loves him,
Oh,
and she
him.
loves some other guy.
Tasteless adjacent. It's the movie review of The Wedding Singer. I'm grade A beef, Jay Chowder. We got Bode.
Hey, Linda. Yo, bitch.
Slopdog.
I don't have any Tupperware. Put out your hands.
Both these things sound very sexual. Anyway, like we said, if you've never seen The Wedding Singer, hit a pause, go watch it, come back. If you have seen it, keep listening. There's gonna be spoiler alerts. It's fucking movie came out in 2000 something, 90 something. I don't know. Get with the program, bitch. Anyway, it's The Wedding Singer. Adam Sandler. I don't know. After rewatching it, I'm like, this might be one of his best movies. Like after I hadn't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think this might be one of his fucking best things. And it's like a story about, if you never seen it, it's a story. Everybody's seen it. Everyone knows it's a guy. He's a wedding singer, and he's great at it. Has fun. Everyone's like, you're the best wedding singer ever. We love you, jerking his dick and shit. And then he's happy. He's gonna get his wedding's gonna go off without a hitch. And then this twat leaves him at the fucking altar, and and then he gets Linda, this fuck. And then he's fucking miserable and sad. But then he meets Drew Barrymore's character, who's getting married, and he befriends her. Then he starts to fall in love with her. She starts to fall in love with him because she's marrying a fucking asshole who cheats on her and everything. And it's just a good movie. It's just like a kind of rom-commy, but it's very good. And fucking Alan Covert plays like his really good friend who's fucking hilarious. I love it when he's testing him. He's like, of course I'm going to hire you. He's your best friend. He's the only limo driver around. Shows like throwing a body into the limo, hits a couple codes, and he's like, you hit a couple codes, man. They were codes. They could have been guests. They were codes. He wears his leather fucking Michael Jackson jacket.
Say hello to Tino for me.
I feel like in many ways, Adam Sandler is his own genre. Like, there's an Adam Sandler just style to a film. This is just one of his best. And I love, personally, all three of the films with Drew Barrymore and him. I think him and Drew Barrymore have amazing chemistry.
Yes.
I remember in an interview, he was talking about his wife. Somebody asked, hey, does your wife get jealous because you and Drew seem to have such good chemistry and you guys make out in every film that you're in? And he was just like, well, she's actually jealous he's not jealous of her, jealous of me because I get to make out with Drew, and Drew was like her crush growing up or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't know his wife was a fucking muff diver. Nice. And
I don't know if it was a full muff diver, just like that was probably her female crush kind of thing.
Like if she was going to jump the fence, she would jump the fence for her.
Exactly.
Okay, I gotcha. Wahlberg.
I guess like this during intermission and stuff, all they did, like Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore just smoked a bunch of pot.
Good for them.
Oh, I like that. That's I'll hang out there. I'll chill with that. That's a good time. And side note, everybody, I think I caught Bode's AIDS. Like I fucking am under the weather. I'm falling asleep. Yep. I was had this stupid seminar thing I had to go with my work today. I'm fucking falling asleep on the bus, and I can't remember if I fucking felt. I know I dozed off, but I don't know if I dozed off and snored because I kind of woke myself up a couple times. But Like I was telling you guys earlier, I'll fake it. Like I'll pretend like I'm singing or something. Like if I start to snore, like it's natural, and all the people probably see is just a crazy person trying to hide a snore. I'm like, yada da da.
What the
He doesn't cover up anything. He falls asleep at my house all the time. People like we tried to watch The Wedding Singer the other night. 5 minutes in, this kid, you could hear him on the other side of the house snoring. It was intense. My fucking baby woke up, looked at him with an angry face, and shook his little fist at him.
I'm dying. I got the AIDS, man. I got the AIDS.
Yeah, I'm always the one sick, and I just got over it. So I think this is the first time Chowder is actually. He's been here staying with me for a couple of months, and this is the first time he's actually caught it. So enjoy the AIDS.
Oh man, I think I just coughed up a boot, and like when a kid's puking, and she's like, "Oh, I hope it's already." Like, I think I seen a boot come out of him. Kid singing and then like it's got Alexis Arquette. Like, dude, we've hit like almost a full Arquette thing. We had David Arquette in Scream. We had Patricia Arquette in Prayer of the Roller Boys. This next movie's got Alexis Arquette in it. It's the one who kind of looks like Boy George. And
I didn't realize. I didn't put that together.
We're fucking on an Arquette ride here. And do you really? I was like, oh Jesus!
Do you really want to hurt me?
Abby's like, oh, I like her.
Buscemi in this movie is phenomenal. I love at the beginning when he's giving the speech, and then he's just like. And Adam Sandler's like, oh, let's give it up for the best man. He's like, best man, the better man, woo! Just so good. And this is one of the best beginnings of a comedy. Adam Sandler kicking it out. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
I got record, baby.
And he's just rocking out the wedding, and everybody's having fun, and the old lady's touching butts, and it's just such a funny, good. Feel-good beginning. And then you get the Buscemi speech, and Adam Sandler saves it with some romance, and you get that little scene of, like, the kid throwing up and Adam Sandler just being a super nice guy and saving him like Chowder was talking about. And I honestly think that's where Julia started to fall in love with Robbie. Like, she just saw this nice, kind guy, and just, like, it touched her heart. You could see it in her eyes. It was very nice.
Touches my heart. You know what touches my heart? Those old ladies. They got that thin skin. Oh, man. And those gums. I always thought about it sometimes. Like, they take out the teeth. Oh, man. And then like, you give them some tuna fish to slime up their gums. I always thought of that. Like, it'd be a good time, And then you're just like, whoo. And if you're lucky enough to have one on oxygen, an old lady on oxygen, you could pull it on oxygen like it was like she was a reindeer or something when you're getting her from the back. And then maybe the old lady. And then maybe the old ladies, if there's enough cord, you can kind of slap her with it a little bit. And then, like, she gives you some lip. You fucking kick up that cord. You'd be like, I'll kick up this cord, bitch.
Oh, my God.
Why does every episode turn into Chowder's penthouse letters?
I don't know, but I'm afraid.
And, like, you have the weirdest kinks, man. I love you. You're my brother.
I'm just saying, sometimes if you were bagging an old lady, you gotta be careful. They got that thin skin, they bruise easy. But you can slap a little bit with the oxygen cord, kick it up if they, fucking teach them a lesson, You suck that dick, bitch, and then you fucking unkick it, and then she sucks you off. And then you like, you really want to lube up her mouth, you give her some tuna fish, slime up those gums. Oh, man.
What the?
Slopdog just quit the podcast. He's like, go fuck yourself.
Oh my God.
Love stinks.
Even a little far out there for me. I'm like, wow.
Like, I love you, but you're a fucking piece of shit. Anywho, but then after, like, Robbie gets divorced, right?
Yeah.
Or gets, like, that bitch stands him up.
Yes, she stands up.
And then he goes and does the wedding all angry is the best. Like when
Yes.
he's like, love stinks. And he's just like, I live in my sister's basement.
Right. And then when they talk about nipples, remember they're like, oh, the nipple hole that goes out over there. Something he's like, oh.
Yeah. Sister's brother-in-law playing each other's nipples, and then It's just
He's
like,
like, what? No, man.
and like he's singing love sticks, and then like he goes up to the bride and groom. He's like, "I hate you," and then he's like, fights with the father. Sir, one more outburst out of you, I will strangle you with my microphone cord. And it's just you just see it going downhill.
And he's
And
like,
it's
all
just
you mutants over at table 5 or whatever.
they help him to bite the
Like,
father. And fight
He's
him.
like sideburns and
Fat guy, fatty, sideburn, and the mutant at table 14 or whatever.
oh my god.
I do think that Linda did the best thing she could, though, to not marry him. That he just dodged a bullet there. She
He
was a
didn't know it,
bitch.
but yeah.
They would have been divorced within a year or two. She would have been cheating on him. She was just the grass is greener type of person. Even when she shows up back at the end, she showed up probably because she went dicking around, fucking fucked a bunch of bikers, some wannabe rock star at a fucking open mic night, sucked his dick and got left behind, and and she couldn't find happiness, so she went back to what was safe, which was Robbie.
Yep.
And she said, "Oh, you just what are you mad about the wedding thing?" It's like, bitch,
Of course, I mean,
get
fucking
the fuck
cut.
out of here.
Dude, and then like when she got all like in lovey-dovey with him again, and then when she got bored again, she'd be back to chasing other dick and then leaving him. So like
Yeah.
he's always just
Exactly.
her boomerang, and so he's like, "Fuck that noise," and then he was right when he kicks her out. I'm like, "Yeah, fuck that tramp," and like I hate that shit. Like, it just she went around and like someone else was like. She's like, I'm going to get this great rock star, not this loser in the basement. I'm sorry the guy cares for you. He's not putting cigarettes out in your back, bitch. And you're like, nope. And then fucking comes, yeah. And then, I don't know. I love it when he goes, take my Van Halen shirt off when you jinx the band and they break up. We all know what happened there. And,
Well, I think in the beginning, too, like, that speech that she gave him after she decides to fucking show up the next day. And I think the only thing she did say one thing that was correct in there when she said, I just think you want to marry Eddie. And I just feel that was true. He just wants to, he's a helpless a hopeless romantic. And he just wants to find love. And he just would see love anywhere just to be happy. He's such just like a nice guy. Nice guys, finish last. It sucks. And, and I think she was totally taking advantage of him. But I do think at the wedding, the bitch should have said it the day before. You don't have him show up at the wedding with all your families and everything and then just leave a note. No, you tell him the day before so nobody shows up. That's fucking bullshit.
You tell me your wife said?
Yeah, I was talking to my wife about that. And she's like, well, it would, you're all together and stuff. I would have just left the note and said, well, just enjoy the wedding. And, sorry, I'm not going to make it. And I'm just like, what? Enjoy the wedding? She's like, well, it's all paid for, the dancing and stuff and the dinners. Everybody can eat. Oh, enjoy the wedding.
You just sit up there at a lonely table by yourself.
Lucky. You're lucky she went through with it.
I know. I was wondering a couple times. I love you, honey.
She's like, I hope you enjoyed the wedding.
You happy now? I showed up.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I think weddings are crazy, and they're just I don't know. I mean, God bless America, and I don't know. I don't know. I like he tries to win her back. I mean, I love the thing is they keep missing each other. Like they both love each other, but each time they go, he sees her happy. But hi, I'm Julia Gulia. She's in tears. You just read tears on the name, and then like she's only happy. He sees her happy, but because she's thinking about marrying him, and then she shows him his house, and that fucking twat answers the door, and then you're like, what the fuck? And then you're just like, they keep missing it, and then finally they're on that plane together, and they're just like, it's so corny, but they're all like, no way, and then they're all like gonna help him out.
Oh yes, Billy Idol.
Like I just go.
They have actually Billy Idol on it. I love that.
Oh, Billy Idol, yeah. You don't talk to Billy Idol. He gives him the fucking jerk off sign, throws him away. I wish Billy Idol was at the wedding at the end, right? Like I wish he was there, like there as a best man or something. But I love the fact that like in this movie, his best friend is actually a good guy. Like even though he's like baggage chicks, he's still like a good-hearted guy, which is nice. I think that's good. And I just wonder though if him and Julia, like, because sometimes in life, like, I don't get it. Sometimes in life people are happy, but sometimes people change. Like the woman, or sometimes it's the guy, but sometimes the woman becomes a twat, and it just like then one person starts to control their marriage, and one person, like whether it's the guy or the girl, they just start to control the marriage. They're not who they used to be. They're the ones, and they're just mean to the other person for no reason. Like the other person works for them, and I'm like, how does it get from this lovey-doveyness to that? And I'm like, does Julia become a fucking twat like that? Or But Bone says he thinks this is what did you say, Bone, about Julia and Robbie?
Fictional characters in any rom-com I've ever seen, I think Julia and Robbie would make it. Just their characters, I think they're going to love each other forever. They're going to be the couple that when they're, 85 together, just singing and watching the birds, like, in their garden. Happy. They're always going to be happy. Like, they might have fights and stuff, obviously, because every family does. But of any fictional characters that I've ever seen in any rom-com, I think Julia and Robbie have the best chance of love forever.
I just was just like, as I seen it and I was watching, I was like, that's nice, and I go, how long before it turns over and someone turns fucking controlling asshole? I don't know.
Jesus, kid.
But I think, like Bone said too, like she loves him for him, like how she's like, no, like she's not into money, she's, you know what I mean, and she's genuine, like she loves him because it's him, not because he's anybody else. So you can see that. So I think that makes a difference.
She loves him for him.
They generally seem like awesome.
Yes.
What?
So they both seem like awesome.
I love the part where he's like, I've been listening to The Cure a lot, and then he sings that song.
Oh, somebody kill me,
please. Please.
And then fucking John Lovitz is there.
He's like, hey, Linda, I hope you fucking choke.
Fucking Lovitz is there. He's going mad. And I'm reaping all the benefits, and the curtain slowly closes.
Do you remember that show he had, The Critic? That's what I forgot all about that. Till I saw him, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot all about this guy.
I used to like Lovitz a
lot. I
lot.
loved his song, too. Hello, disco lady, woo, woo.
And I'm like, whoa.
And he's like, try getting these moves.
Chowder, maybe you should be a wedding singer.
Oh,
I think that would be a really good job for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I could do it.
You would shine.
That's it. That's the thing. Bone could make the balloon things and like the balloon arches and shit, and Chowder could be the entertainment. You could be the wedding singer.
Should I be the clown?
No, not a clown. Oh. That's creepy. Like
I keep thinking if I was a clown, I could be Cosby the Clown. I don't know why I can go back to Cosby though. No. Be the wedding singer, just woo!
Just come out and you could just be like, you spin me right round, baby.
Yeah. You know you're gonna fuck her good. Say a nice wedding toast, but it's always dirty. It's just a little bit of dirt there, Always like, I'm glad you guys met. This looks like you got true love. Tonight you guys are going to have a nice fucking slop fuck, and it's going to be delightful. You're going to be like, we're married. The world's our oyster. Let's juice up each other and just fucking... And this bed is never going to fucking ever be fully clean again after we're done with it. Real love.
I take it back. I take back what I said completely.
A toast.
You're too creepy to be a wedding singer.
I'm not saying I'm coming to watch.
It seems like you're super horny in a weird way tonight.
Oh, man.
You got the AIDS delirium.
I'm spreading this AIDS. You know what? Like, people are like, hey, man, you got COVID stuff. You can't go anywhere being sick. Who knows? Like, you go sick. You're sick. You try to get out. You don't call him in his face. You do the best. I don't know, man. If I had the AIDS, I don't know. You'd probably have to tell somebody. Isn't that murder if you don't tell somebody you got the AIDS?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. Can't be.
Yeah,
go around, doing people. And
when you actually really have AIDS, you can't just go around having sex.
Good to know. And
Just like the herpes. Same thing.
It's like the herp.
What if the herpes and I'm like, I'm off? I'm like, I'm good that week. No bubbles.
Oh,
Oh,
I think
Just
it's
get a
still a thing.
just get a tattoo above your groin with an arrow down saying, I got the herpes.
I got the herp.
You've been told. No, let's fucking not. I'd be like, they read the tattoo. Yeah. I don't know. God bless America.
They knew their choice.
They knew. Oh,
Sophisticated woman. Woo! Woo!
it's Mama. Oh,
It's
no,
one of
but
my favorite parts. Love that part so much.
I hear you do that in the other room. And
Lady.
I normally am like hardcore like Billy Madison, right? And we'll have to do a sword fight. Bo was talking about that. Let's say a sword fight, that and Gilmore, because like those are like his first kind of original two. He named his company after him. But like I used to be like,
You're right, kid. You're right. I think you just died.
What
Everything
is
just
happening?
went.
I feel I don't know. I'm losing it. And
Like, are you like moving in slow motion?
I might be. I might.
I do agree, though. We should do because we're talking about, guys. We're gonna do 2 movies in one view. We're basically gonna do 2 movies that are similar and do what's called a cinema sword fight. So we compare both movies. And I do think that one of the first cinema sword fights we end up doing should be Happy Gilmore versus Billy Madison. So I agree with you.
I agree with that. I think I remember when we were kids. We used to
Right, Slopdog?
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry, I just have a cough.
You got the AIDS now too?
I have the AIDS. We all have it. No.
AIDS. Open this window, it's so hot in here. And Jesus. Anyway, I don't know.
Taking his clothes off in there.
I'm almost
It's
fully.
getting hot in here.
I'm almost fully naked, and
Slopdog's like, good thing he's staying with you, Bone.
I just imagine him like sticking to things. Like he just like if you had like a leather couch, you'd be like, he'd be like, oh, squeaking against it.
I'm just gonna come out of the guest room naked and cartwheel into the kitchen.
My son would totally my older son would be like, hey, Uncle Jesse's naked. He would just rip his clothes off and start cartwheeling as well.
You know,
And then
it's
you
funny.
grab a bag of shredded cheese and just like kind of throw it around like like glitter, like
like Rip Taylor.
Rip Taylor cheese because I'm a fat cunt. I'm eating it off the ground, dude. Like it's so funny, man. Like because Bone will with like if something's going on, he has to lock the bathroom door now. Not only because of his son, but because of me. And if stuff's going on, he doesn't know whether to blame his son or me. Like the other day, he's like, I found fucking shit crummies on the ground from someone wiping their ass. And I'm like, it wasn't me. He's like, no, it's my son. But he blamed me one day for piss all over the place. It wasn't me. It was I'm like, I didn't piss anywhere. It's like he was blaming me. Like, it's like me and the kid. I'm on the same level. He puts me on the same level as a child.
I just picture you though leaving poop crummies. That would be like, oh, it's all right. We can just blame his son.
That's hurtful.
Just blames it on my fucking 7-year-old.
He's like, no one will know. Poop crummies.
I like poop crummies, like in the movie fucking Breakfast Club. Remember when she's got dandruff and she makes it snow? She makes it snow over the picture. I do my asshole, shake my ass cheeks, and poop crummy toilet paper comes over the picture.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, dude.
Anyway,
Sorry,
so
I'm so sorry.
Wedding Singer, though, after we were watching it, it's really good. I really liked watching it. Like, I hadn't seen it in years, and it really stands up. And where I tried to watch Billy Madison, I have to rewatch it again to see what I feel. But it's definitely like, I don't know if it's because I'm older or not, but I feel Wedding Singer like hits better. It's really good. It's got good soundtrack, good feel to it, good characters. Like the characters all like really mesh well. Like the guy who's Julia's possible husband's a dick, and they don't make him like a nice guy where you feel bad. You ever see that movie where like they make like the guy and then she falls in love with the main character, but the guy she's with is also a nice guy, and you're like make him an asshole. Like don't make him nice. Make me want this to happen. Not like then for the rest of the movie I worry what the fuck happened to that guy. Did he kill himself? Like what the fuck? And like that guy was nice. So like I don't know, but yeah, they made him an asshole, like a perfect asshole, and just I don't know. I thought the movie flowed really good. I think it stands up. I give it 4 dog dicks and a tip. Bone, what say you?
Oh, I really like this film too. Honestly, I think this is my favorite Adam Sandler film, and I'm a huge fan of Adam Sandler films. Some of his earlier stuff I have a little, it's a little
Love
too
his
immature
comedy
and
albums.
stuff.
What?
Oh, yeah. No, like I mean, like his earlier movies, like Billy Madison for me is kind of just like I'm gonna rewatch Billy Madison because I tried to watch it a couple years ago and I don't know, it didn't hit right for me. Not like it did when I first saw it. This though, like. Again, like I love him and Drew Barrymore together. Like this movie, 50 First Dates and Blended. They just have really great chemistry and they're funny together and you can actually feel like it seems like they would really be in love. Like they just it's their on-screen chemistry is great. But this is probably my favorite Adam Sandler film of all time. I guess I'd have to watch a couple more again because there is quite a few of them, but off the top of my head, this is the best one. And it also has my favorite fictional characters that are in a rom-com. So ultimately, like this movie is amazing soundtrack. The movie flowed really well. You got that nice ups and downs, the love interest, they just kept missing each other. Like one was almost going to say it, then the other one was almost going to say it. And they finally got together at the end with the help of Billy Idol. It's fucking 80s miracle. I loved it. I give it 5 fucking dog dicks.
Wow.
5 dog dicks. Slopdog, what say you?
Wow, I know Bones in love with this movie. So now that you read his whole diary about it, I just
he times it when he comes out with the guitar and starts jerking his dick. And he's just like, yes, I can time it to when the song stops.
Oh my god, like this movie. I like it. It's one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. He does have really great chemistry with Drew Carey. Oh my god, what's
Drew Carey?
Like to see that movie.
with Drew Carey, but so it's just a feel good movie. It's a good rom com. Like you said, the music and it's fun, and because it's supposed to be the '80s, it's like silly and it has that whole feel to it too. So I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 4 dog dicks and a tip.
4 dog dicks and a tip. Oh yeah, you know what that means, folks. I think this movie's a 4 dog dick and a tipper, isn't it, Bone?
Yes, sir. It's a little bit over, but it is a 4 dog dicks and a tip. That makes it a bona fide pounder.
Bona fide pounder! Ho, ho, ho! So highly recommended. Go check out The Wedding Singer if you haven't already seen it. It is a fucking delicious, delicious movie. What's the facts on this movie, kid? You got any facts of life on this thing? You got to take the good, you got to take the bad. There you have it. The facts of life about this movie. The
facts of life.
Oh man, that should not be a new thing we do with this show. You take the good, you take the bad. Tell about the facts of movie. Facts of movie. The facts of movie.
I like it.
Is that my AIDS? I don't know.
It might be your AIDS, but I kind of like it too. So we'll see if it sticks.
Let me tell you, I seen a big fat ass today. I almost just stopped on the street and jerked off. Anyway, you were saying?
Whoa.
Jesus.
I just telling you about life. Facts of life. The facts of life. When I'm walking down the street and I see a fat ass, sometimes I just want to jerk it. The facts of life. The facts of life. Just shoot into a train.
Pennywise the clown's down there like, ah!
Eat this, you fucking bastard. I'll pay your face even more white. Anyway.
All right. Well, with that,
I apologize. All right. We were talking about
he's hilarious, folks. He's hilarious. All right. IMDb gave this 6.9 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, critics gave it 72%. Audience score was 80%. Common Sense gave it 3 out of 5. Metacritic gave it 60%. Google users were 4.6 out of 5. And Letterboxd 3.4 out of 5. And of course, Tasteless Adjacent gave it 4 dog dicks and a tip.
Yeah.
It-
Tip. And
It was released February 13th, 1998. It cost $30 million and it made $125 million. So, pretty good return.
Yeah.
Sandman doing it up. Dude, I would say Farley is my favorite cast member of all time, but Sandler is like right there with him. That whole cast, him, Spade, Schneider, Hartman, like they're like also my favorite cast. Like, but like my favorite is that cast, you know. And Sandler's like probably my all-time. I don't know. I do like Will Forte a lot as well, but like you know, there are a lot of greats. You know, I feel like I'm missing people out, but. Like Sandler's right there with Farley though. As was one of my favorite cast members, you know. And I don't know. I remember being younger, man, watching that movie with you guys, like watching SNL, and that was our time. It's like the fucking the Sandler years, the Farley years, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. My wife has been on a huge Saturday Night Live kick. She started from the beginning and has been watching through the years for like a couple months now, and she just got to about 2014 or so, and she's just like, I can't even watch this anymore. She just turns it off. She's like, I was planning on watching all of them. I might go back, but I can't watch this. Like, every skit was just straight up fucking garbage. It was so bad. I think it was 2000. I think it was 2012 actually, 2012 or 2013.
Was it like after the Farrell years?
It was way after the Farrell years. It was like Andy Samberg left, and everybody that was funny left, and there was just a bunch of people that are just doing really bad skits, and it just everything's so fucking stupid, not stupid in a good way either. It was really bad.
Oh.
No shit. Is that the Taron Killam years?
I don't know who that is.
Might be the. I don't know. Anyway, God bless them. Check us out, people. Sometimes I like to do stuff. I don't know. So selfish asshole plug on me. Pee when I poo at both X and Instagram. P1IPoo.club. You can go and see our Tasteless Adjacent videos on there, which are pretty much taking over the P1IPoo Club page because it's the thing that is really kicking it, man. Originally, like I said, that page was, you know, I got some sketches, I got some fucking songs on there. You know, I'm doing it, but the Tasteless Adjacent, baby, has taken over like it should. It's fucking, I don't know. It's one of my favorite things I look forward to every week to do. So, P1IPoo.club is where you can go on YouTube. That's going to bring you right to the YouTube page. You can watch the latest Tasteless Adjacent, and you can go back and listen to the originals. We're still figuring out how the fuck what we're going to do for this podcast. So, it's fucking worth it. Check it out there. Bone, what about you? What say you on the Tasteless Adjacent? Where can they find that on the fucking interwebs?
So check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Tasteless Adjacent. That's where we leave updates, we leave memes. We just actually put a new promo up today. Give that a share. And if you share it, in the future, what we want to do is if you share something, we'll give you a sticker, which we have not printed them yet, but we're going to be getting them. So if you do share it, tag us, and we will DM you and talk to you, and we'll get you a sticker at some point.
It's just going to be it's going to say Tasteless Adjacent. Enjoy the hang with just a big meaty dick on it, and you're gonna love it.
I don't think that's the design, but you know, again, Chowder's Penthouse Letters.
I'd probably suck it.
But also follow us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts. And Slopdog, over to you.
All right. So we really would love to hear people's comments. Please give us your comments. Do you like the movie? Did you not like the movie? How many dog dicks would you give it? Again, same thing. Like, if you hated the movie, tell us you hate it. If you hate me, tell me you hate me. You hate Bone, you don't like Chowder, whatever it is. You know, you got something funny, you want to share something funny with us, share it with us. We'd love to hear it. We'll tell you if we think it's funny. Yeah, definitely give us a comment. We'd love that.
That's right. And you better fucking not say you hate the fucking Slopdog or Bone, or I'm gonna get your fucking ass in a meat grinder, motherfucker. You don't disrespect fucking Bone and Slopdog, but your fucking ass is toast, motherfucker.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Tell us what you think of us. If
My
we're
Chowder
assholes.
might just jizz on you. It's fine.
AIDS is really getting his brain.
I love you guys, man. I don't know why I think it helped you. And no. Yeah. Tell us what you think, what you love. And all right. So say it to Shepherd. So say it to Flock. Good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Robbie and Julia. Hey.
What are you, some kind of dog dick? Dick.
You want to do the opening song? You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record player, right down.
Love
round.
Sting. Yeah.
Or we could do Love Stings.
Yeah. Love
Love
stings.
Stings.
Whatever you guys want to do, I don't care. We're
We'll
all
call
good.
you mutants at table 14. Or Love stings. Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves her, and she loves him, and she loves some other guy.
Love Sting.
Yeah. Love stings.
That's what we should do right there. We just oh, is that to me? You look like you're lots of fun, aka you're a fat bitch. Come on, drink my cum. She spins me right round. Right round.
Yikes.